Hey everyone, Tin Man here, playing my red-blue deck up against a red-green ramp. So this is a matchup just like mono-blue where you want to be aggressive. They have a strong late game with Time of Triumph and Emissary of the Quorum. Don't want to let them get comfortable in their lane. They also lack some tools to really deal with boards that go wide. I see this version is running Tidehunter, whose Ravage can kind of stall a wide lane for a turn, but doesn't really kill the lane very well. Other than that, our opening flop is not great for us. We don't have any advantageous trades. We're actually behind on lane 1. It would be nice if Bristleback was in front of Lycan to kind of mitigate that Kana in front of Axe, but it's not the case. So where does Ogre want to go? They're probably going to put Treant into mid or maybe into lane 1. Let's just hop into mid. Hopefully they put Treant into 1. Nah, Treant goes here. So it's unfortunate now that I guess Treant and Ogre is not the worst. Probably makes sense to where'd their other creep spawn? They creep spawn in front of Bristle, of course. Okay. I was gonna say hopefully we had a good Stonehall elite spot, but we do not. So the question is, do I Dimensional Portal on this lane or on lane 2? I think we can Viscous Nasal Goo on lane 2 just as well. So I think I don't have a Dimensional Portal here. Just go wide, get the damage, and having a bit of extra priority over lane 1 is always a bit more advantageous. Ooh, they have a Stonehall elite. I guess they would always have a good spot for that regardless, so I'm glad I'm going a little bit wider against it. So here I think I just Nasal Goo the Treant so that it'll trade with Ogre over 2 turns, and he's weaker to stuff like at any cost. Luckily I've got to smash their defenses so I can deal with a Selemene's favor, which is one of the main ways you lose this matchup. Unearth Secrets is annoying, but it doesn't lose you the game as hard as Selemene's favor ramping into something big does. That being said, I'll still probably deploy Axe into lane 1, and if they don't play Selemene's favor there, I'll smash it just as well. Ooh, Savage Wolf. Gladly trade with that. Fortunately can't just eat it, but trading's just as well. Prevent this lane from getting out of control. Red Miss Maul, not that impactful in the matchup, although you are trying to be the aggressor. Actually, the more I'm thinking about it, nah, we need to keep Bristleback up against the potential creep spawn. I should just buy health items. Health items are just a better rate all around. You know, you get more mileage out of health items than you do with other items. You know, you can get 2 attack or you can get 4 health, and generally 4 health is going to be more advantageous. Axe, you spawned in the wrong spot, buddy. You're supposed to get in front of the Stonehall elite. Well, that being said, oh, I guess we can duel the Stonehall elite. Works just as well. And I can smash this Unearth Secrets. So overall, not too bad. Can even heal up the Axe if I need to, because Bristleback doesn't need it. He might need something. I want to save one of these 2 items for Bristleback in case they play a creep in the way. But let's start with a duel. And then hopefully that'll prompt them to, you know, they might want to duel with their axe onto my axe so they win in combat this turn. They do not. And then I could answer them with a health item. So I actually don't know if I need to do, well, I'm just going to give him a Signet Ring. The Healing Salve would overheal, so this brings him back to equal trading here. And that tower's getting pretty low. Got a lot of pressure on it. Here in mid lane, though, kind of looking like an at any cost. Especially once they stars align. I guess they can still spring the trap. That's alright. We've got a healing salve for the bristle, so it's not the end of the world. Fortunately, our Bronze Legionnaire and Stonehall Elite don't look nearly as good anymore. But I guess they'll be just as well on lane 1 next turn. Or maybe we'll deploy a Kana into this lane and then go wide here. There we go. Bronze Legionnaire is probably better. No, probably Stonehall Elite because Bronze Legionnaire is cheaper, and I want to use my mana more efficiently. So the next turn I can Bronze Legionnaire plus do something else small on another lane. Blink Daggers are good. Jasper Daggers can help get rid of Tidehunter's Ravage and can just punch me through armor. So it's generally an advisable card to buy. Lane 1 I think is plenty well under control. I don't need to put any more heroes there. I'm a little hesitant to put anybody into lane 2 with Tidehunter. I think I just hop everybody in lane 3. They're going to still fight on lane 1. Interesting. It's not exactly what I anticipated. Luckily, Jasper Daggers plus Bronze Legionnaire off of the side should still maintain the pressure. Wait, I have a duel? Oh, no, I don't. They're locked this turn. Yeah, Jasper Daggers onto the axe seems advisable. Or they're going to blink out of here.
I'm sorry, Commander.
Or they're just going to use this to try to make an advantageous trade. Oh, I should have played my item first. Because Berserker's Call. Yeah, that'll do it. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. They're still taking a bunch. We're still going to, like, kill this lane if they don't answer it. There's, like, nothing's happening in mid lane. This is literally a melee creep at this point. The Clashream Hourglass is somewhat annoying. So I can just Berserker's Call here, clear up both these guys, and get my hero on a respawn cycle. That's probably correct. And then we just continue to punch through and deny them that extra mana that they had. So, alright. Ogre's almost certainly going in lane 1. He's already got a health item for him. Probably buy... I mean, another health item. It's probably better than healing salve here. Looking at Bristle for that. They got both on lane 1. Yikes. It's unfortunate because that denies some of our pressure. Luckily, we've pretty much denied any of their, good mana ramp here because we're basically getting into the mana 8 anyway, and they're not going to have a red and green hero on the same lane at any point. So we've effectively denied them from really ramping efficiently. Okay, they got the duel. That's right, I wasn't going to do much. I guess I was going to play a health item and a weapon, but if they're using a duel here, I guess that does give them pressure here.
Said you could use some help, Commander.
Alright. So this lane is in trouble. Hopefully, I mean, we're probably going to trade on lane 1. We're probably both going to kill each other's lanes. And then the tiebreaker is going to be in lane 3. But we're pretty well ahead on lane 3, so they're just never going to kill mid lane. That's just not going to happen. Let's start with... Stonehall Cloak.
This looks great on me.
I consider starting with Spring the Trap. Ooh, they're going to play Salamanes on 1. Spring the Trap here, right? Because I think what they're going to try to do is 3-man Time of Triumph in lane 1. And then Blink Dagger Axe out of there. Into lane 3 and try to win lane 3. So let's just win lane 3 faster. And then... actually, I'm going to even Blink Dagger Kana into lane 1. And threaten to annihilate next turn. I should give her a health item before she goes. So she doesn't get dueled right away.
I could use this.
Actually, she can't get dueled right away. Oh well. We're still going to annihilate lane 1. And then, we can get a big routed next turn. Still pushing tons of damage on this tower too, so. Still in really good shape, as far as I can tell. Yeah, I'll buy a full heal, why not? So assuming we annihilate lane 1. Right, there's like no way they can stop us, right? They get enough magic, but then who cares? We just annihilate next turn. I guess I just drop both in mid lane. I have a Jasper Dagger, so I can clear the stun and then cast like Routed or something. They can't gust me. Even if they could, I could Jasper Daggers it off. You know, duel's not going to be enough because you got 14 health. I just think they're just completely disregarding the possibility of annihilation here. Okay, sweet. Looks good to me. Annihilation into 4-man routed. I like it. I like it a lot. Then we'll have Ogre on this lane. He probably won't be able to punch through, but then on subsequent turns we can Blink Dagger someone back. Emissary? Oh, they didn't even time a Triumph? Get out of here. Get out of here. I was a little afraid if they had time a Triumph, then like, oh yeah, then they all come back the next turn. But if they just had Emissary, that's probably game over. They can Ravage here. We can clear it off of Axe. So I still push some damage and can cast Routed. 4-man Routed! Beautiful. And we'll have tons of gold to buy up a Blink Dagger for next turn. To blink somebody back into lane 1. For when all the routed guys come back. And they see the writing on the wall and they're bailing out of here. Fair enough. Sweet, so we are... What is that, 4-0 now? Yeah, I think that's 4-0. And 1 tie, but who's counting? So yeah, this deck seems sweet. We've been able to execute our game plan. We've been very aggressive against the decks we need to be aggressive against. And it's worked out well. So hopefully we can finish out this perfect run at 5-0. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.